Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming, and we're back with another Gwenpool mission. This happens to be number 2, Simulation Situation Story for LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2. We want to thank you guys for joining us as we continue to go through for that 100%, and we're getting close, but not quite close enough. So this mission actually unlocks after completing the missions for Agent Coulson and Quake, which are actually both in our Nueva York free roam video, and we thought we would kind of take you for a quick spin and remind you where they are, and show you that they actually open up this Gwenpool mission in Egypt. So you can see Agent Coulson's missions right here. It happens to be mission number 1 in our Nueva York free roam video. We're going to go ahead and find out what the agents have to say about all the new locations for that shield building. Now, the next one, once you complete that, Quake's mission unlocks, and she actually wants us to quake a picture. Little play on words there. She wants 5, I believe, locations photographed, and once you get all 5 of those, you return to her, and it will open up this mission right here. So, that being said, we are officially in Egypt and ready to get to getting, and you know how this works. We're going to go ahead and enter that pink halo, and away we go. Now, it's kind of funny. I was actually looking at the map trying to find the Gwenpool mission. I forgot I was standing right on top of it. On top of that, we actually have a fast travel option. So, turns out I don't actually have to make my way over here before the video starts, but I do anyways. That being said, let's see what Gwenpool has to say.
Bonus mission? Don't you be thinking it's not absolutely vital for you to get 100% completion. Since Kang has isolated us in Chronopolis, S.H.I.E.L.D. have found themselves without their usual array of cool tech and specialist field agents. Not good given the range of new and unusual goons running all over the place. The most senior agent left in the field to get those agents into shape is Phil Coulson. He's got an idea to make a training simulator with what he's got to hand. An old ghost train. A ghost train with lasers! Awesome! You guys have got to help Phil to get this up and running. Can't wait to play that. He'll just need a little hacking help from Quake to get the retro computers up and running. And turn off any repetitive songs on the ride. Me, I love those tunes. Love the way they get stuck in my head.
All right, so we've got control of our heroes, and I have to be honest, I have no idea what capabilities either of these guys have. So we're going to go ahead and get off to a slow start, as I'm not sure which character has the gold melter or heat ray ability. And I, of course, just start smashing everything in the room, because why not? And as it turns out, this is not a case of smash and grab. We actually have to melt down this S.H.I.E.L.D. logo over on the far right. And as you can see, I kind of pushed a button real quick to see if it was Coulson, and it didn't seem to work, so I switched on over to Quake, and guess what? Quake's got nothing either. Turns out she's got a shattering voice that can take out some of that glass, or our sonar array, as we like to say. So, but we switch back over to Agent Coulson and get our melt on, as he is able to carve out the old S.H.I.E.L.D. logo on the wall here. That comes tumbling down, and some bats come out, and looks like a bat computer? I'm not sure what they were trying to say there. That's the wrong universe. But that being said, we've actually got a little... Oh, wait a minute. It's so old. I see how we work it. We give it the old pow right in the kissa. So we'll go ahead and smash that down. And as we do, we actually find that there are some buildable bricks that bounce around, and we can reassemble them into a techno panel. And in this case, I do believe, yes, it is Agent Coulson that we need to go ahead and... Oh, no, we've got ourselves a virus. Apparently someone... We won't mention any names, Spider-Man, was probably looking at some websites he shouldn't have, and you know, it only takes one to totally ruin the computer for everyone. Now, I have to be honest here, too. I, pushed a lot of these X's. I was spamming that button like crazy, just moving the arrow, trying to get over there. And I think all you have to do is hit that middle icon, the little logo on the desktop there. But it took me a minute to get to it. So you might be able to succeed a little bit faster than me. But if not, that's okay. Maybe it's just a simple process. And hey, good thing we made a mistake earlier, and we found out that Quake's got the old shattering. I don't know what that is. I don't know what end that's coming out of, but there is certainly a glass shattering sound that she provides. And that being said, she's also got the acrobatic ability. So I get my twirly pole on here, And as it turns out, you need to hang out on these a little bit longer than I did. We got to basically bring them down to the ground here. That's right. They have lifted off, and we got to bring them back on down. And once we do, all green lights will light up. And I have to be honest, this is, you know what? I've said that too much. I'm going to stop being honest with you guys, right? I said that way too much already in this video. But that being said, I really did enjoy this next section here. Kind of reminded me of a mini game from many other games. And I complained that they didn't switch it up enough during the main story of this game, that it all seemed kind of like the same formula, so to speak. And, this was really cool. Like, I could totally go for some more stuff like this. Now, it seemed like there was almost a requirement of how many points or studs I had to bring home. That, if you look at how many I have, look, I got 65 million before I even barely get started on this. Now, this does go on for quite a long time. The majority of this mission is us on this roller coaster. And it would seem as though, basically this is a perfect place to get studs if you're missing any or needing any. But something tells me that you've been following along and you have some pink brick stud multipliers as well, and you probably don't need to do any farming. Now, I'm almost starting to take some guessers here. I wonder how many studs I'm going to have at the end of the game when I've purchased all vehicles and everything, all character tokens, and it's all done. When I've got everything 100% complete, there's no more DLC left, no more things, nothing left. I wonder how many billion I'm going to have left. That's a good question, huh? Now, so as we go around through this nice little tour, it kind of reminded me of like a ride at like Disneyland or something, to be honest. But if we're going through here, you probably could shoot a lot more targets than I did. I did a little bit of research. I read Tyler P's information on where the collectibles were, so I would avoid them in the story version. And I knew that Stan Lee was trapped somewhere through this journey. So as we transition over to the ancient Egypt times, we're going to go ahead and start to hear Stan Lee in the background. And I stopped shooting. Watch all of my pew-pews come to a complete stop because I don't want to get him. And as it turns out, he's actually behind us. And we get to see a little comic balloon bubble pop out from where he's at. So we got to go back and forth, a little weeble wobble here. We go all the way down, we turn around, and then we go back, and then we actually turn around again. And there you can see Stan at the end there, straight ahead, just to our left. He's inside that, I don't know, is that a coffin or some sort of a box? Now, my guess is you have to pow that mummy on the right of him there. I skipped it just in case. Yep, nope, not gonna do it, not gonna do it. I tried to target that to see, but that's not it either, so it's gotta be that on the right. Now, I said I did some research. I didn't read all of Tyler P's info. I just saw that it was in the roller coaster after Ancient Egypt, so we're going to go ahead and keep on keeping on now. Each time you get to the end of the room, it actually provides us with another one of those targets, and it opens the door, and now, put your arms up. It's time to... No, I thought we were going to go a little faster. No, such luck. But let's see, where are we at now? It's got to be Hala, perhaps, or something, because it looks like some Koreans down there. They're the purple ones, right? But, all right, we're going to keep on keeping on into this next room here, and I assure you we are getting pretty close to the end of this. Yeah, it's definitely Hala in here, as there are all these giant statues of, like, robots. I guess Nueva York's got some references to this same types of stuff, so maybe I am wrong, but my guess is this is Hala. And there's a target up there, a couple of them. Oh, no, some spiders are dropping on down. Watch out, buddy boy. Actually, it's not a threat at all. Oh, no, what's that? That's kind of scary. Oh! That is very weird. Oh, is that like a bird of some sort of bird of prey? Looks like an owl with some really long wings there. But all right, we're going to keep on keeping on. Hey, I wanted to point out too, if you guys are looking for collectibles, we should have our free play video up soon if it's not already up. We're just trying to get all these done. Next up, we're going to try to complete a free roam. I know that most of you guys have kind of stated that the Gwenpool missions are pretty easy and you didn't need much help, if any. However, those free roams are a little bit longer and a little bit more, I guess, difficult, uphill, so to speak. So we're going to go ahead and try to complete those, and then we'll probably come back and finish all of these Gwenpools. But, if I'm being, completely full disclosure here, how about that? Oh, watch out for the chomper on the right. We fell a little bit behind on our preload, so we didn't have a video ready for today. So This is actually one of those rare occasions where I'm cutting audio for a video that's going to be live in an hour or so. So, hey, welcome everybody. Happy Monday. Hopefully you guys are having a good start to your day. Mine's going all right so far, other than the fact that my vocabulary seems to be limited to, if I'm being honest, and a couple of other short phrases. But, all right, we are done with our roller coaster ride, and look at that. We get no studs, hardly at all, and it totally laughs at us for our attempt to go through there. But the good news is we've got a multiplier on that gives us lots of studs from that. We get a nice little souvenir here, and all we have to do is make our way through that double doors off behind us, and it's going to take us away into the final Gwenpool cutscene, and we'll see you on the other side.
Well, what do you know? Phil's idea actually worked! After a fashion, he's created a literal on-rails shooter. If Kang ever deploys a cardboard army that stays rooted to the spot, then these new agents will tear them apart in seconds. Ha! Seriously, though, I do think there's more mileage in theme park ride training simulators. A Milano roller coaster would be cool. Ooh! How about a Kang's Crazy Teacups ride? You know, for the youngins, I'm going to write this down. See you in a while, mi amigos.
All right. One more Gwenpool story mission done, and of course that's going to unlock the free play, as we can see here. Boy, that wasn't a very good headshot of that guy. It totally blocked his off, knocked his block off, literally. Anyways, I guess it blocked his block off, right? Ha ha! A little bit of a correction there. But we got a gold brick for completing the story, and of course we got that 65K True Believer stud requirement because of our really large multiplier from our pink bricks. Speaking of pink bricks, though, we did not get the one for this mission, which happens to be the Minikit Detector. And of course we had a chance to free lead, but we passed on it, and there is a character token floating around that we will be back in our free play video, which again should be up shortly. So hey, that is going to wrap things up for Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 Gwenpool Mission 2 Simulation Situation Story. Holy cow, that's quite the mouthful if you think about it. Try to say that 5 times fast backwards. Yep. All right, that was once and it wasn't very good. So, all right, I'm going to move on. My backward skills aren't as good as they may used to have been. Check out our Thumbie Must See. Of course, check us out on social media as well. And yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it for me. As always, until next time.